I think I've been across the equator something like 15 times, so you know, those celebrations stopped a little while ago.
Doesn't Neptune require some kind of sacrifice every time, Alex?
Yeah, he gets a bit of olive oil. That's really about all I do nowadays.
The champagne's on ice because you must have some bottles stacked through the stacked from your shore crew in the boat. Are you waiting till the sub?
Yeah, you know, right from the beginning, you know, there wasn't really going to be any celebratory points until the end. You know, in my mind, it's a long, hard slog, and it's over when it's over, not before. So, you know, there's a couple of bottles of champagne. I know there's a little bottle of gin. Maybe I'll sneak that in at some point, but you know, I just got to get on with it, stay focused, and not get complacent.
We've been talking about the race and obviously wanting to catch the other three, but I mean, as you've just alluded to, finishing for everyone, you know, is so important now. Does the pressure grow almost the closer you get now?
For me, it doesn't. No, you know, it's the same the whole way around, and you know, I mean, actually, as you get closer, you know, I guess the problem is it's easy to think that the last 3,000 miles, you know, it's nice and close, should be easy, shouldn't be a problem. But the reality, you know, it's the same 3,000 miles that you're going to do anywhere else, and actually the last 4 or 5 days could be some of the windiest and most dangerous with the traffic and everything. So it is really important to stay focused and not get complacent.
And you're going to be heading through or entering the doldrums later today. How's the passage looking now, do you think? I mean, are you confident?
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see it being too much of a problem. I mean, there's, you know, when you look at the satellite images, there's quite a lot of cloud, but the cloud is quite a long way north, and you know, the doldrums is, you know, for me, you know, if I can get another 85 miles, another 8-10 hours, then I'm fully out. You know, I've got the wind now in the northeast, or east-northeast for sure. So, you know, I'm not expecting it to be, you know, too much of a stop. And you know, Francois had probably the toughest time so far out of everybody. You know, hopefully for myself and probably for Jean-Pierre, who's probably nearly out. You know, it's not going to be too hard.
Just looking at those French boats in front of you, Alex, when we talked before you left, you wondered whether the French boats, well, perhaps wondered's a little bit too weak. You said that you didn't think that the new French boats would make it all the way around. Has their durability surprised you, because they are very light?
Yeah, I mean, I think it surprised everybody probably. I mean, you know, and actually you know, the attrition in the race so far has been you know, amazingly good considering last time. You know, if you take away the 3 horrible accidents, you know, 2 fishing boats and poor old Vincent, you know, hitting the unidentified object, you know, and having to pull out the race. You know, there hasn't been that many boats dropping out from technical issues, and you know, we all expected it. I think that the reason why it hasn't happened is because of the preparation of the boats, and that goes a long way to talk about the professionalism of the teams, and you know, it's a real credit to the shore teams. So I am surprised, but you know, I'm actually quite happy as well. You know, it's great to hopefully see, fingers crossed, that so many boats are going to finish.
And Alex, are you
including me,
including you? I mean, are you thinking about things like the British record? I mean, obviously the podium and wanting to win, but are there sort of 2 things going on your mind here? I mean, we've got Mike Golding's mark of 88 days from the 2004-05 race. Is that something in your mind? You
know, you've got to stay motivated, and staying motivated, you know, if my goal was to win, frankly, right now I'd probably be a bit demotivated, because it would be a bit with it, you know, out of my grasp. So, you know, my goals at the moment are to try and finish 3rd and to try and break 80 days. You know, you know, if I don't beat 88 days, then I've had a serious problem. So, you know, trying to beat 80 days and try and get into third place, for me they're realistic goals. You know, you know, getting into third place it's going to be very, very difficult, and breaking 80 days will be hard. So it's a tough goal, but you know, I need those goals in my mind to keep myself pushing the boat and working hard to try and get there.